while. We're back at it. I should be home resting. I got a little bit of the crud, a little bit of the cough, a little bit of the... But there's timbers that need to be cut, so we're going to keep at it. A pretty big, interesting log. So if you're following along, I still need a king post strut, one of those, 6x8, and then 7 knee braces that are 4x6. I'll have to look. No, those are 4x8. Either way, 5-foot piece here. The strut needs to be 4 feet long. The knee braces need to be 5 feet long. So this is a 5.5-foot log, and it came off of a pretty interesting one. Probably could have made some interesting slabs, but I have quite a bit of wood to make slabs, so I'm going to get these components out of here. It took a bit to wrangle this one in, kind of where, you know, the crotch was splitting down there, so I've got this nice bark inclusion piece right in there, so I'm going to have to cut around that. So hoping that 4 right there for 1, and then 6, so this top piece here, hopefully get a 6-incher, and then a 4-incher there. The lights are beautiful. This is the perfect example of why I really wanted them. I am not going to mill all night with the lights, but just to be able to mill a little bit longer into the evening, that's what I'm after. Look at that. There's dust everywhere. Does that help? Maybe. Haha. All right, look at those. Well, I kind of want to do life is like a box of chocolates. Kind of milling is like a box of chocolates. You never know exactly what you're going to get till you open them up. I always want like everything out of a log. You know that by now. This is not bad. I took a 4-inch hunk out of the center, caught the pith, but the big thing was the crotch ran right through there, and it did have a little bit of, you know, that's the bark inclusion. That's not a bad thing. Cool piece of wood. Don't know what I'll do with that. I just don't think that's salvageable for much. I should be able to get 3-4-inch pieces off of that, but maybe only 4 knee braces out of that log. But we'll box around the pith, so that won't be included. Get a couple in there. Excited that the lights work wonderfully. And then you also get to see some of the little things that happen when you're milling. Try to include all the real stuff. Hit a rock, and with that rock, it just started, just took off a couple of, it didn't take the teeth off, but it dulls them up enough that it goes on even and you get chatter. I'm not even going to try to show it to you, but so had to do a blade change, and then I thought I had trimmed off enough, but I didn't. So I needed to take another 1.5 inches off there, because when you go down that deep with the saw, it was going to run into it, but not that big of a deal. That's why you keep a chainsaw by the sawmill. But I'm going to pick this one up tomorrow on this video and get this knocked out tomorrow, and so we'll see you then. Yeah, it's actually 2 days after I did this the other night. When I said I had the crud, I had it pretty good, so I didn't take a day off per se. I just didn't mill and I didn't overexert myself. Something like that. Decision time. Oh yeah, it's sunny here in Minnesota, which means it's cold. If it's cloudy and overcast and raining, it's warm. But it's not that bad. We started out below zero. We're up to 13 degrees right now. I did watch the news. Sorry, Paul, I'm laughing. I did watch the news last night. I'm like, oh, wow, there's a snowstorm, big Alberta clipper coming down, and it went a little bit south under Minnesota and started headed towards the East Coast. So I'm like, hey, Paul, enjoy the snowfall. And he answered back, they had 32 to 37 inches of snow, which would be fun, but just not in the log yard or where you had to move it. So I'm glad it ended up down there, but that's funny. Anyways, decision time. I needed 7 more of these 4x8s for the knee braces. And so kind of what's going to be the deciding factor for me is I'm not going to get 2 out of here, which if I did get 2, that'd only get me to 6, so I'd still need to cut something else. And this is where the crotch comes together. It ends right there, which means maybe it's right there. And you'd cut and work around it, and I could fujitsu a little bit and get something out of it. It's not cutting losses. I just don't want to put any more into that because I have enough. I'm going to have to grab another log and make 3 of them out of another log and just move on because I really want to get the strut done. So we're going to set him to the side, move him into firewood, but we're going to get that strut done now. 32 inches of snow. Ah! The day is young and so am I, so bonus log. Let's do a post, 10 by 10 post. It's about almost 11 feet long, so I'm hoping this one goes quick, which usually means that it will. Let's get it. Yeah, like I said, bonus timber this round. So The second post is good. It's nice. It's clean. Had a few branches on there. I was not overly worried about some of the potential knots, but it's pretty clear, so I like it a lot. I like it. There we go. I also love these lights. Woo, there they are. This is also perfect. I mean, it's not dark out by any means, looking out into the log yard. It's not that dark, but it just gives me enough light in here. But it's funny, it's like I have these two, and I really want to get the other two up there right now because, you know, it's not bad. There's, you can kind of see a little bit right there. There's the shadowing, something like that, a little bit of shadowing. So it's nice to have the light, even when it's light out. I think that's going to do it for this one. We got a lot done, and I still don't feel too bad. Yeah, just wait till you get home. Hot shower tonight. There you go. Exactly what you wanted to hear. There we go. Glenn here. Workshop at the Gardens. Cheers.